name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. With game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Steve Stevens, a.k.a. the Bookie Killer, sitting here with my right-hand man, the Big Skipper, fresh off, it looks like at least an 18-hour fucking gambling escapade. I'd be the first to tell you, you look like shit.
I'm just going to come right out and tell you this.
Oh, are you?
This is the first podcast that I'm doing absolutely intoxicated.
Hungover would probably be the good word. Are you still actually drunk?
I am absolutely intoxicated.
Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, as disappointing as that is for a guy like me, it's the part of the business. I'll tell you like this, some of the highest guys, I think you've seen my show, Money Talks, my top agents, they gamble. They live heavy. They make a lot of money, and it shows. I mean, they do whatever it takes to get the job done. What did you do last night, Skip?
Let me ask you a question. You just had a big meeting to welcome everyone back from their vacation.
Told everybody they need to work the hours.
Right. You told everybody be here on time, plan to stay late. We're going to have the biggest season ever. And in that meeting, you told people Skipper's at his best when he's out all night, gambling, drinking, smoking. He's at his best when he comes in straight off the grind.
Correct. Hungover, though, not still drunk. Still drunk is lushy, slobbery, slurry.
I'm fine.
Hungover is a guy that's breathing heavy, a little upset, mad about the 30 grand they lost the night before, and looking to sell and win games for everybody they talk to.
Yeah.
Big difference between the two.
I did not lose 30 grand. I lost 12 grand.
Was that anything to be excited? Are you excited?
I am not happy about it.
Because definitely, I mean, that's not, see, here we are, I'm the best sports consultant in the world, the most composed sports bettor in the world, but yet on your off hours, guys like myself play double-double video poker, and you're out there.
I cashed my ticket out last night from the game. Thank you very much for the winner. If it wasn't for that winner last night in baseball, there would have been no night out last night for Skipper.
Okay.
However, I cashed that ticket out.
So can we go? Okay. So can we come into it maybe a day in the life of the Big Skipper? You cash the ticket out. You cash in 12,000. You have my 6, right?
Yeah, you're all right.
Okay, good.
I'll get it there.
You don't gamble. No, you don't gamble somebody else's money. You know that.
Sometimes I do.
Well, that's just. Yeah. Well, that's not cool. That's not part of the game.
Excuse me.
That goes against the morals and rules of the.
Well, let's just say this. I was walking around a casino. I played a little Keno as I normally do.
Okay.
Had a few cocktails.
So what time do you start?
Actually, I went home. I had dinner, and I started around 9:30.
You snuck out the house about 9:30.
I didn't sneak out anywhere. I actually had my wife drop me off.
Oh, okay. What I meant by sneak out is you go home, handle your business,
Yes.
eat dinner with the family as a family.
Like I always do.
What I meant with sneak out was like everybody was done, dinner was done, dishes were done.
Yeah.
We watched the TV show together. Now it's time for Dad to go try to make some.
Yeah, you know how I do it. Thank you.
But do you ever do it to make money, or is it just straight for fun?
I make money.
No, you make plenty of money at your job.
Yeah, I make plenty of money working. I don't make too much money when I'm drinking and gambling in a casino. I'm just having fun.
Because I have a sickness. Even myself,
I know.
like
It's an illness, man.
But I'm saying it's like guys like me and yourself. For instance, I'll give you the worst story you guys could ever hear in your life. I play $100 video poker.
I know you do. I've seen it.
I hit a royal flush for $400,000. Okay, while the machine is locked up, I hit aces.
Hold on a second. Did you hear what he just said? He hit a royal flush
for $400,000.
$400,000.
It's $100 every time. It's $100 rip, so it's $500 every time.
You just went through that like it was nothing. You're like, I hit a royal 1,000. I hit a royal 400.
Hit a royal flush for $400,000.
When you're playing $100 video poker, people, that's 5 credits at a time. $100 per credit.
$500 every time.
That's a $500 hand every time you hit the button.
Okay.
And when you hit a royal flush, it's 4,000 to 1.
4,000 coins no matter what. It just matters
coins.
if you're playing quarters, 50 cent, $1, $5, $10, 25, 50,
Correct.
or 100.
So when
you've got to be in high limits.
Right.
High limits is where you'll find me.
So if you're playing $100 video poker, like I don't know who does besides him, that's $400 $600,000 for a Royal.
So I
You
hit,
just said it like it was nothing.
Yeah, well-
I just wanted to point it out. I hit a Royal for $400,000.
Yeah, there's a method to my madness because we don't care about the winning. Let me explain the story.
Go ahead.
While that's locked up for $400,000, I put a ticket in the machine next, aces with a kicker for $200,000.
Oh, Lord.
The machines are locked up, $600,000 I have there. It's 4 a.m. I'm intoxicated. Might even be on some type of narcotic.
Right.
Because, you know, I'm just...
When you got $600,000
you can put two,
locked up in a
you can put
machine.
two and two together. You know, either you're Liberace or you're on some blow if you're playing two machines at one time.
You're playing two machines like this. Yeah, that's Liberace style.
All right, so bottom line is, I locked the machine up for $400,000. Anybody, like you just said, $400,000, that's a game changer.
Wow.
That changes somebody's life.
Oh,
that
yeah.
could go cash your house out.
Yeah.
That could buy you a new house. That changes your entire life.
Absolutely.
I hit the jackpot, and like you said, I'm not even thinking of what it does or what it could be or my kids' trust fund or their college fund or I instantly
Because you're fucked up. I mean, you're drinking, you're gambling, maybe on narcotics. I mean, you're Liberace and at the fucking machines.
Hold on.
You got $600,000 locked up like it's nothing.
I won $600,000 that night. The two biggest jackpots you can hit, I hit back to back, a royal flush and aces with a kicker. Now, what kind of moron in their motherfucking right mind after they just hit the two biggest jackpots the machine can hit? What do you keep playing for?
Yeah.
You go to the Olympics to win a gold medal. When you win the gold medal, you're done.
Yeah.
You don't keep swimming looking for something else. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that night,
So while you're waiting to get
16
paid,
hours later,
I know where this.
16
I fucking know where this story's going. It
16
is not
hours
good.
later,
Yeah.
I have a bag of money. Listen, I have a bag, and of course, you know, I get the cash. I don't want no fucking check.
Yeah.
Give me my cash.
Right.
I have a bag of money sitting there. It's about 6 a.m. I look back, and who do I fucking see? Mark D.
No way.
My main homie. He's like, Darren, you're in trouble. Dude, I looked back at him. I swear to God, it was like looking at a ghost. Dude, when you're on a 16-hour run on narcotic and gambling for fucking 40 hours straight, fingertips are dirty, went through hundreds of thousands of dollars, I looked back at him, dude, and I just knew I was in trouble. He said, dude, Kelly's looking for you, dude. You've been gone for a day and a half.
Oh, God, no.
I'm thinking I've been gone for a day. So, more of the story, 16 hours. Went home with 60 grand. I won $600,000. Continued to play the machine. The machine that I hit $400,000 on, I think I put $300,000 back in.
And never hit again. Not even a four of a kind problem.
I hit 4 of a kind. It's just nothing worth talking about. When you hit the $400,000, aces with kicker, I had an opportunity to walk
Four
out
of a
Red
kind's
Rock.
like what? 25 grand?
Yeah, nonstop. But see, listen, it used to
25 grand nonstop, like it's nothing.
it used to slow you down because every time it locks up, the guy'd have to come reset your machine.
Right.
So now in high limit, they give you a player's code. I don't even know if you know this. It just started. It pops up. You put in your code. It automatically gives you your 1099, resets the machine, and you keep going. So they even found a way a guy like myself doesn't lock up the machine, so you just keep going.
Anything to speed up the fucking gambling.
So rather than have to wait and sign the form and get all your money, they turn it, reset it, and it's credits.
Right there it is.
You know you don't look at credits the same way you look at money.
The
you
1099
just start firing off those credits. Yeah.
The 1099 just spits right the fuck out.
It automatically
gives you credits, and you just keep pushing the button.
That is correct. So it's went to a whole nother level. I guess what I was trying to get at with that long story, that's one of my degenerate stories I'm not proud of, but here we are, the most composed sports bettors in the world.
Yeah.
Literally have made our life out of it. It's made me a multimillionaire. Has made you a fucking millionaire by nature. And we still go out and fuck up and live and party and fuck up and...
Well, what good is it?
Because doing that is the sloppiest betting in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, when I go out at night and I start fucking drinking and I'm playing Keno, or I go to the baccarat table like I did last night.
It's for fun.
Yeah, I know I'm not going to win. If I wake up in the morning and there's money in my fucking pocket, that's a beautiful thing.
So I want to explain to all you guys out there that come to Vegas thinking you're going to take it over and do this, that, and the other, and you have fun.
Not going to happen.
All it is, gambling, yeah, you'll make money, you'll win, but it's nothing but having fun, entertaining yourself, and sickos like ourselves that are from Vegas, that's what we do. We drink, we play the machines, we conversate a little bit with our boys, and before you know it, 12 hours go by.
What good is it making all this money if you can't fucking go out and have a good time and blow some of it?
There's none of it. And that's that's why, like I said, as mad as I am for you, you're still professional. You still come in here and get your job done. You still came in and took care of the podcast. You still went home last night, ate with the family before you went out.
Absolutely.
And if you wanted to go blow off some steam and gamble for 12 hours and spend 12 grand, who gives a dog fuck?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's what we're here to do. And you'll make it back probably by the end of the day if I had to put my money on it.
Yeah, I've said it many times before. Make sure you eat dinner with the family.
Yep. And coming off a 3-0, winning streak yesterday. Couldn't hurt you any with your clients for
Like
today.
I said, the games are winning. Thank the Lord for your information. That's the reason why I'm able to do what I do.
Anyway.
My clients continue to pay me because the games continue to win. I'm cashing tickets out, and every once in a while when I'm in the book, I just get a little nuts.
That's full-out degeneratitis. But, thank God for my kids.
Degeneratitis.
I still got 2 young toddlers that keep me out of the house, and I haven't had stories like that for years. I mean, the only time I get out is when you guys bring me to a little bar, we go meet after work, have a couple beers. I'm the same way. I drink a couple beers, I get right to the gambling. It's like one goes with the other. That's why in Las Vegas, people get ate up so quick. They come out here, starts with the alcohol, then it moves on to a narcotic, then it goes to gambling, and it's a 24-hour town, and you will not win.
No.
Period.
And, for all you single guys out there, throw the hooker in the mix.
Oh, you throw a little fucking buying a little pussy after in the middle of that, and yeah, you're fucked.
Not for me. I mean, for me, it's just straight fucking gamble and drink.
That's all it is for me, too.
Smoke a half a pack of fucking cigarettes and gamble and drink, baby.
It's actually got to the point, Skip, where I give people money to leave me alone. Like if my friends are there with
I've seen you do
here's
that.
$1,000. Do me a favor, go over there because you're bad luck, and I don't want to see your 50.
Yeah, you've done that to me already.
Sorry
You
about that.
probably don't remember, but
But anyway, guys, that's just another day in the life of Big Skipper Steve Stevens.
Wow.
We
that was
bet
like
big.
a 10-minute fucking rant about our fucking gambling habits.
I'm not scared to talk about my personal life or what I've done
I don't
in the past.
I don't give a fuck.
One thing I do focus is making money for my company, making money for my clients, and being the best sports consultant in the world.
Like I said, the only reason we're able to do this shit is because all we do is win games. All we do is win games.
Hey, listen, if you guys are just tuning in to the VIP Sports Podcast, the VIP Sports Podcast brings you all the inside information on sports. We give you all the up-to-date, what's going on, who's doing what, who's doing not. We give you a little entertainment, but the whole idea of the VIP Sports Podcast is to educate people of the legalization of sports betting. It's the only reason why we do this podcast, to help the legalization of sports betting, and more importantly, make you guys better sports bettors, period. It's $1 trillion industry, Skip, and, we're getting ours. They deserve theirs.
Absolutely.
It's all about the legalization of sports betting. Our job is to educate you guys. Our job is to give you the formula for success, which is money management and discipline. Like I said, it's $1 trillion industry. You deserve your fair share. Like I said, there's more money to be made in sports betting than there is in the stock market. So if you're looking for a second income, you're looking for an investment, that's what my job is to do. I'm here to teach you the lingo. What a dime is, what a nickel is, what's 20 dimes, what's 50 dimes, what's a total, what's the over, what's the under.
The money line, the run line.
The money line, the run line. Our job is to make you guys literate to sports betting, what it is, and more importantly, how to win. There's a formula for success. There's a method to the madness. It's called money management, discipline. All you got to do is follow along. Like I said, hopefully we make you laugh, we entertain you, we give you our opinion on celebrities and stars, but more importantly, I have a team of experts that deal with players, coaches, CEOs, and more importantly, the guys that make the lines in Vegas. I don't care if someone else has a podcast. I don't care if somebody else advertises on Scores and Odds this year. I don't care if somebody goes on TV. A fucking 70-year-old man sitting in his underwear with shit stains in him doesn't know a motherfucking thing about players in this day and age and winning games. So, guys, if you're going to do business with somebody on the internet, do a background. It doesn't matter how long they've been around on the internet. It's a matter of what they know and what their background is, and are they proven for winning. I'm the #1 documented individual in the world. #1 in the world. That means I win more games betting sports than anybody in the world, period.
Amen.
And all I want to do is spread my knowledge to you guys, help you guys, let you guys have an understanding, and make you better sports bettors, period. And at the same time, have some fun, talk some shit about celebrities, and tell people what's going on in sports. We have a great show for you guys today. It is podcast number 84, August 4th, 2016.
Hey, it's 8/4, August 4th.
Oh, my God.
Podcast 84.
Oh, my God, Skip. All right. Tomorrow we'll learn colors, okay? That's why he's on the phone pitching, guys. As long as he's got the information and it pays, that's all that matters. Skipper, before we get into our fun-filled show, after talking about an hour of our stories and how you've been gambling all night, and Did you at least get a shower? Did you wash your nuts? Did your wife wipe the nuts before you walked in?
Listen,
You've got to stay clean.
I stayed in a hotel room.
Okay. So you woke up, you got a little steam.
Yeah, to answer to your question, absolutely took a shower.
Okay.
Took a shit, brushed my teeth.
Okay.
Yeah, did the whole deal.
So you're steamed and clean before you walk in. Okay.
I am steamed like a rug, brother.
You're steamed like a clam, okay?
I am steamed like a clam.
All right. Well, listen, you've got to stay focused and you got to stay cleansed. Shout out to Scotty's Stinky Feet out there. Be looking forward to you next week, buddy.
You've got to stay focused and you've got to stay cleansed.
Oh, that's a fucking fact. It's the only way you can make money in our business. Ladies and gentlemen, we fuck around a lot. We have a good time. We bust balls.
No.
But at the end of the day, we're dead serious about making money. I know a lot of people do this for fun. A lot of people do this to just pass time. This is how Skip put his kids through college. This is how I feed my family. So we take it a little bit more serious than the average Joe. I'm willing to die for this business. I'm not just some guy that's having fun on the internet throwing out some free picks. And by the way, free could be the most expensive word in the world. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Somebody calls you up, gives you a fucking game, you bet $500 on it and it loses. What part of free was that, Skipper?
That was not free.
Sounds like it cost you $500. Be careful when you guys look for something for free. You come out here to Las Vegas, prostitute walks up to you, offers you some free pussy. 3 days later, you got 16 bumps on your cock. What part of free was that? Like I said, guys, cheap things aren't good and good things aren't cheap. Go into the season with a winner. After that, do you think we could get into the podcast now?
Hashtag 16 bumps on your cock.
It's not free. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be part of the VIP Sports Podcast, if you're ever in town, you want a t-shirt, stop by the office. We're not like all these other guys. We don't hide. We're at 4004 Shift Drive, Las Vegas, right next to the Mayweather Gym. We get more walk-ins than any high-end hair salon you've ever seen in your motherfucking life.
Speaking of hiding, I got a Houdini special coming up later on. Remind me about that.
Beautiful.
The Houdini special. Talking about hiding. This guy could fucking hide. He was an escape artist.
Well, we'll wait to that.
Ask me about the Houdini special later on, people.
Well, that was you this morning at 10 a.m. when that package arrived. Houdini.
Houdini.
You watch who you call Houdini, motherfucker. You be coming in and out, too.
That shit disappeared.
Yeah, so if you want to get a hold of us, 877-220-6540. If you're just looking for a free pick, go to our website at VIP Sports Las Vegas. We have packages for all shape and sizes and shapes and ups and downs and lefts and rights.
That's what she said.
You could be, like I said, guys, you could be small, you could be big. You know, whatever the case is, we'll help you increase your bankroll. And more importantly, you know, lately we've been getting a lot of people who I love, by the way. It's the middle class people that make our business. You know as well as I do, 70% of our clients are guys that bet anywhere from $100 to $500 a game.
All you blue collar motherfuckers, give me a call.
Yeah, but
they call me blue collar Skip.
But the blue guys and the white collar guys that are out there trying to make money in the stock market, and instead of looking for a Ponzi scheme or some way to fraudulently make money because you guys live fast and die young and you want money fast like me, just go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com. I'll take a quick 100,000, flip it into a $250,000 in 30 days or less. And if you tell me that you're doing that on a daily and monthly basis, do me a favor and look in the mirror and stop lying to yourself because you don't deserve it.
Would you like to have $12,000 that you could just blow on Keno and Baccarat at the casino tonight? Well, then give us a call at 877-220-6540, and we'll show you how to make $12,000 this week betting sports. Take it from your bookie and blow it in the casino.
More importantly, if you guys want to subscribe to the podcast, go to YouTube or iTunes, put in your comments. We read them all, whether they're good or bad. Some of you guys put in some funny shit. And the three guys that are hating, that put the 6 thumbs down, we know who you are, dude. Shout out to Gold Miner. Shout out to guys out there that got a 2-man room looking at each other for a note. Shout out to guys digging for gold that are doing nothing but digging in their ass.
Digging for dingleberries.
Oh, God. Guys, to all my competitors out there that got 1-man and 2-man rooms, get out of the business.
Unbelievable.
We will write, here, I'm going to give a stat out to a couple of our competitors.
You're not going to talk about how much we wrote in the last 10 days.
Yeah. To my competitors out there, like you, Gold Miner, we'll write more business in the last 2 weeks than you guys will write all year. VIP Sports has wrote 100. We got back 2 weeks ago.
Like 138,000.
We wrote 138,000 in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty much averaging right at 70,000 a week, and you can't even consider it preseason right now. That's because we got love. That's because we actually win games, and we're actually licensed and bonded in the state of Nevada, and people know who we are. Shout out to people out there walking around and walking away from a $400,000 a year job for a $50,000 a year job.
$138,000 worth of business in the last 2 weeks, fresh off of vacation, and that's all because of your baseball winner, Steve.
And shout out to all of our clients and all of our listeners and everyone that has our back, because it's not going to stop. Like I said, I'm on top of the mountain for a reason, because I earned my fucking spot. And it's going to take a nation of millions for someone to take that spot. And it's not going to happen in my decade, and it's not going to happen in my time. So until then, run with me or get ran the fuck over. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Enough about me. I want to give a shout out to all of the military personnel, all of our people at Armed Force Radio Network. I want to give a shout out. We've got over 100 clients from the Armed Force Radio Network. I want to give a shout out to all of the colonels, all the lieutenants, all the officers, all the different names and ranks of people in the armed forces that have signed up with us, because we've said it once and we'll say it again. You guys deserve a hell of a lot more money than what you make now. You're out there supporting our company, keeping us safe, and for that, I truly appreciate it, guys. It allows me and Skip to come in here in our underwear and wear shorts and a fucking polo shirt and make millions of dollars and talk shit because of people like you keeping us safe in this fucked up world.
We have now reached over 100 military personnel. Over 100 clients in the military have signed up and are making money presently with VIP Sports, and congratulations to every one of them.
Yes, and if you are in the military, and or if you're just an ex-military guy, whether you're active or not, you can check us out on Fridays at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, and on Mondays 6 a.m. and again at 6 p.m. on the Armed Force Radio Network.
That's right.
Anyway, God, that was a pretty long intro, huh? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've missed you. We had a little technical difficulties. We dropped you a podcast last week. We had overwhelming results. And like I said, we appreciate it. At the end of the day, we work our ass off to make sure that we give you the up-to-date information on sports, up-to-date information on entertainment, but more importantly, how to be a better sports bettor, how to make money. It's a $1 trillion industry. I'm definitely going to make sure you get your fair share. Getting into our podcast today, Skipper, let's start off with a little baseball, which I know you know very, very well.
Take me out to the ball game.
I went 3-0 yesterday. Send
Buy
me
me
10,000 and up. Great for 50.
Buy
Anyway.
me some peanuts and Cracker Jack.
Yeah, so anyway,
I don't give a fuck if I never get back.
Oh, we know that. Give Skip 20 grand and he may never come back.
I got some real bad news for you. I'll fill you in later.
I don't want to hear none of it.
Oh.
Teams are putting up and doing several different things right now. Let's get into team.
How about the trades? A lot of trades going on. You want to talk about some of the trades?
But baseball, because, baseball's your segment where I let you go off because you watch it, you live it, you breathe it. All I do is deal with information and get paid.
You want to talk about everything that happened at the trade deadline?
Well, no,
the trades? You want to talk about some weekend series?
Yes, I do. I want to talk about teams that are putting up, teams that are shutting up, and teams that outright look like shit since the All-Star break.
Well, we got a big series out there in the Capitol this weekend, Steve. The Giants, the San Francisco Giants, who have absolutely looked like dog shit. 4-13 since the All-Star break.
Yeah, they haven't looked too good.
What is going on with my Giants?
You're talking about a division leader that has came off since the All-Star break and looked like straight El Shitzo.
Amazingly enough, the Dodgers, who are just playing 50-50 ball since the All-Star break, they haven't really been able to make too much of a move. I mean, when you go 4-13 since the All-Star break, you probably should have given up first place. The Dodgers are knocking on the door. However, the Giants are still in first. They're on the road. They're in the capital, the nation's capital, taking on those Nationals, who are like 10-7, 10-8 since the All-Star break. They're in first place in the National League East. It's going to be a hell of a series this weekend, I believe. The Giants at the Nationals, that's a series to watch.
Well, I can tell you another thing. Going since the All-Star break, Skip, the Detroit Tigers have absolutely struck fire. They were actually 8 in a row going into the game this morning, where, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like they're getting an ass whooping handed to them.
I think they're going to lose today.
Yeah, they won 8 in a row, but like I said, hey, listen, you win 8 and you lose 1, I'll take that fucking team any day of the week.
Detroit has made one hell of a move. They're playing phenomenal baseball right now. Cleveland had a 7-game lead. It's now down to 2.5. Detroit is knocking on the door, and I'd like Detroit to steal that division, to be honest with you.
So do I.
I got no faith in fucking Terry Francona.
Who does?
Former Phillies manager. Get out of the way, Terry. You're about to be taken over by Motor City.
Now, from a betting perspective, you take a team that's 8 in a row, you take a team that's 8-1. That's a team that you definitely want to have your money on.
Absolutely.
Detroit is not a team that's been minus $2, $3. They're giving you fair lines, $1.20, $1.15, $1.32, $1.28. Game that you can actually get some money on. So after the All-Star break, shout out to the Detroit Tigers. You guys have been kicking ass despite a game tonight. Chicago Cubs. A team of mine that I've liked from day one, a team that I said has enough talent to win the World Series easily, are back on track, and they're on a 4-win-in-a-row record.
Yeah,
They've won 4 straight, shutting up the San Francisco Giants, who have also looked like shit.
I got to tell you, the Cubs went on a little slide there. However, the season is so long, Steve. It's 162 games. There's going to be periods throughout the season where you're going to go on a slide here and there.
Well,
even a great team like the Cubs.
And
I mean, they're fucking stacked.
Well, they are stacked, and that's why I had a little bit of beef. Like when we talked about the trade to the Yankees, for the pitcher, like they kept, and I keep hearing it, they keep talking about the prospect shortstop. They actually have probably the best shortstop in the game right now.
Listen, the Cubs are
Skip, would it be fair to say their infield is pretty much an all-star team?
Well, their whole infield was in the All-Star game. Yeah.
4 of them were for sure, right?
3, yeah.
3 out of the 5. Jesus. So,
the Cubs picked up Aroldis Chapman. I believe we mentioned this on the last podcast.
Yeah.
That Chapman motherfucker throws 104 miles an hour. The Cubs picked him up.
They sure did. So I'd like to say the Cubs are coming back, but that scares me. The last thing I want is the Cubs to go win 50 in a row right now and then fall apart playoff time, just like they did right before the All-Star break. Because they did get tired, they did get a little bit beat up, and with the team they had, Cubs were scaring me before the break. I'm not going to lie.
They went on like a 1-9 or 2-8 skid. I mean, they weren't playing too well right out of the gate there after the All-Star break. However, they're back. They won 4 in a row, and they're back in the mix. They are a very solid team, if not the best team in baseball.
I agree. You hit it right on the head, though. Indians held a 7-game lead over the Detroit Tigers going into All-Star break. It's down to 2 games after today, 1, right?
No. Did they lose today?
Yeah.
Okay. So, no, then it's still 2.
So it's 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, that's pretty much some shit that's going on. But
1, 2, 3, it doesn't fucking matter. Detroit's on fire. I believe Cleveland and Terry Francona.
So those are teams that are putting up since the All-Star break. Now, let's me and you talk a little bit about teams that are taking what they call a big old cock in their ass like a Kardashian.
Teams that are taking it up the ass are the Giants right
This
now.
is the up the ass like the Kardashian segment. Milwaukee Brewers. If those motherfucking Brewers don't need a brew, I don't know who does. They've came out, look like absolute shit. I don't like their fucking team.
Speaking of the Brewers, they just got rid of Lucroy. Lucroy, their catcher, he denied the trade to Cleveland. The Cleveland Indians wanted to pick him up. They put in a big move to get him, and he had a no-trade clause, and he said, I'm not going to fucking Cleveland. He must have a beef with Terry Francona like I do, the manager of the Indians. He refused to go to Cleveland, and then Texas said, well, we'll take you, and sure enough, he went to Texas. Texas Rangers picked up Beltran from the Yankees and picked up Lucroy from the Brewers. Texas is poised to make a move. That's another great series, by the way. Big series in the Lone Star State this weekend.
Oh, buddy, shout out to Texas. I got a lot of friends out there in Texas.
Texas.
Shout out to the 5th Ward out there, Jay Prince and family. Rap a lot. Jay Prince Entertainment.
Texas in Houston.
Jazz Prince, Jay Prince Jr.
You're a little familiar with Houston. Texas in Houston. The Battle of the Lone Star State this weekend. Houston not looking too good. They're on a little bit of a slide. I think they're like 2-7 their last 9 games.
Yeah, they're not looking good.
Texas has come back. They're playing ball again.
Here's another team that's blowing my mind. They're one of the shittiest teams that that we can't stand and we don't bet. San Diego is trying to make a move and win a couple games here and there against teams. It's not a team. The reason why I bring it up, you don't bet on San Diego and you don't bet against them.
I
mean, I know that we don't like giving a lot of information to our people, but our job is to let people read between the lines.
That's a fair assessment. San Diego is real hard to gauge.
Do not fuck with them, guys.
They just fire sailed their entire fucking team. I mean, can you imagine being Kemp?
Oh.
Kemp went from the Dodgers.
Like a straight hoe.
Kemp went from the Dodgers to the Padres. The Padres paid him a lot of money.
By the way, was the king of L.A., though. Fucking everybody.
Absolutely. Rihanna, the whole deal. Yeah. So Matt Kemp is living in SoCal, in Southern Cal. He's playing with the Dodgers. He's living life in L.A. He gets traded to
Rihanna.
He gets bought by San Diego, so he doesn't really have to move. He's still living in Southern Cal. He's playing in beautiful San Diego. He's on a shit team. They paid him all kinds of fucking money. And San Diego just said, listen, we are selling the entire fucking team. And you get traded from the Padres to the Braves. You go from one of the worst teams in baseball to the absolute worst team in baseball. Now he's living in Atlanta and playing for the Braves.
I understand.
What a disgrace.
It's a major disgrace. And like I said, I don't know what's going off and on with the headphones out here, but this equipment's going to have to get thrown around again.
I might be stepping on something. I don't know what the fuck is going on over
Hey, listen, it's fine. But like I said, the last thing you want to see me do is go on a rage about the fucking equipment. It's fine, okay?
Okay.
Everything's working fine. You don't need to fuck with nothing. Everything is absolutely fine.
I think it was me. I think I was rolling over my cord or something.
Well, Skip, hung over. You got about, So,
goddamn fucking wires and strings. And
and do me a favor. You're just getting back to your health where, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't noticed,
you don't hear me
Skip
coughing.
doesn't have a wheeze.
No.
He doesn't have a cough.
No wheezing.
When he went out of town, he actually got healthy. I don't like to bring his family involved, but dude, even your family, I seen your wife the other day. I don't know if you guys are, if she lost, I mean, your wife looks fucking phenomenal. Are you guys on a health wife?
Thank you. My
Shout out to the Mrs. Skipper out there. You actually look beautiful. I didn't tell that to you the last time I seen you. It was a bad circumstance last time we saw each other.
Well, that $240 I'm paying every month for that person.
Oh, is that? So it's paying off because she looks great.
Thank you very much, and she'll appreciate that. She's lost 38 fucking pounds. Not like. It's not like she was heavy. It's not like she was
not at all. But
it's not like she was obese to begin with.
Not at all.
I mean, she is a petite, beautiful woman.
Correct.
And I love the shit out of her. I love you, honey.
Yeah.
And man, does she look fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, and shout out because, like I said, she's getting you healthy as well. We just haven't got you on the treadmill yet. But you know what? We'll get there. It is what it is.
That New Year's resolution, it just didn't work out. So,
no. Well, I mean, hey, some people lie, like you say. How about the guys that, like you just said, they act like they're making a trade, and at the end they say, "I'm not going to work. You didn't get traded."
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the Miami Marlins?
Let's talk about that. Yeah. Well,
San Diego Padres. They trade Cashner.
Listen to this, guys. I love this.
San Diego Padres trade Andrew Cashner and Colin Ray, two of their starting pitchers in their starting rotation, to the Miami Marlins. Colin Ray, in his first game in Miami, he doesn't make it out of the third inning. I think it was the third or the fourth inning.
He got fucking bombed, homie.
His fucking arm,
blasted.
His elbow got blasted. He got taken out of the game and put on the disabled list.
I think his shit's like broke or something. I don't think he's coming back anytime soon.
Basically, Miami said, "What the fuck? You just traded us a pitcher with a busted up fucking elbow, and we gave you our fucking best prospects, right?"
Yeah.
And San Diego.
This is the best part.
San Diego said, "Listen, he made every start here when he was in San Diego. He hasn't been to the doctor all year. You had access to all his medical records." And Miami says, "We don't give a fuck. We think you screwed us over." And San Diego, how cool is this? San Diego just said, "You know what? Send him the fuck back. He's a young stud. We like him. Colin Ray is a monster."
That shows some balls, though.
We never really wanted to trade him anyway.
Right.
You guys asked about him. We wanted to trade Andrew Cashner. You guys asked about him.
You inquire about him.
We threw him in the deal because you asked me if you could have him. We gave him to you. We didn't want to get rid of him anyway. So send him the fuck back. We'll work with him through the injury, and we'll send you Castillo back." And sure enough, first time in...
I was just going to say, has that ever happened?
First time in over a decade, I believe. I think it happened with the Red Sox.
12 years, I think.
In 2003. They traded him. He made one start. He got injured. They said, "This is bullshit." And San Diego said, "We'll give him back."
Fuck it, we'll take him.
So now he goes back.
That just goes to show that was somebody who they really didn't want to let go and they had an eye on. Like you said, you inquired about him. We weren't going to give him up for nothing.
Yep.
Oh, you can interrupt me anytime for these, sweetie.
Oh, boy.
Hey, the guys in my industry.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Like I said, well, I mean, you know what? I usually don't do this, but you know what? I got to do it every now and then because you know what? A lot of guys in our industry talk a lot of shit, Skip, but they never back it up. They never back it up.
Oh, boy.
They never, ever back it up. So we just got to do it one time.
Is that my guy?
No, this isn't yours. This is just one guy. You know, you guys wonder if I'm winning games, if I'm doing my job. This guy's really got this thing mastered. So
Fort Knox.
Yeah, Garcia, could you bring some stuff in here so we can? Oh, never mind, I got it. You know, when there's money in there, when there's a will, there's a way. But Skip, you're talking about.
Would it be too much for me to ask for some more water? Because I got cotton mouth.
Yeah.
I'm fucking. You're smoking weed. I'm drunk as fuck.
This is my medication.
Thank you very much.
And you're not drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my medication. This is how I stay focused. Okay. So I wouldn't want to mix a line like I'm smoking pot with you're drunk as fuck because they might think he's high, he's drunk. I get high, I turn into a fucking beast. I turn into Steve Stevens. I transform into a guy that does whatever it takes to get the job done to make you guys this. So I can be high as I want to as long as shit like this comes in, guys. Here you go. Hold on. Jesus, this guy knows what he's doing.
Wow. Look at that thing.
Yeah, here you go.
Careful now. Careful.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go, guys.
Oh.
You're in my business.
Oh, God, no.
I see somebody at a bar and you tell me that you do what I do. Somebody is in our business. They say they do sports. You ever been at a bar or something? Guy comes up and says, hey, I do what you do.
Just last night, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, no. You don't do what I do. You might be in a similar business of sports consulting, but you don't do what we do. We win more games than anybody. We deal with the biggest players, and we make more money than anyone in the industry. So sorry, you don't do what we do.
No.
This is what we do.
Just last night, I'm sitting at the bar last night. You guy fucking tells me he's selling games out of his house, Steve. He's selling games out of his house.
Guys, you got a guy selling games out of his house, and he says he does what we do, right?
Yeah.
I don't think shit like this is showing up to his house. I don't think you're getting $50,000 cents.
God no.
I don't think you're getting $50,000 cents. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's one thing if you don't like me because I'm cocky. It's one thing if you don't like me because I have a Ferrari, a Rolls Royce. You just got the 2016 Jag. You might be talking shit at a bar, spending $13,000 in a poker machine. But you can hate us for that. But you can't hate the fact that we win more games than anybody in the industry. So you could take all the playing around inside, all these other guys that have podcasts and websites and guys on the computer that say, take my free game. You take somebody's free game, you get a dick in the ass. Okay? You take games from Steve Stevens, and your money don't fold.
Oh, boy.
And your money don't fold. Here you go. Here you go.
Oh, boy.
Another day, another dollar, ladies and gentlemen. Another day, another dollar. Remember the show? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Absolutely beautiful.
Here you go. Anyway, I made $50,000 today. What'd you make?
Absolutely beautiful.
And guess what? I made it off commission, off winning games for my client. Shout out to my friend in Minnesota.
That's all.
To my guy in Minnesota. And boy, my competitors, how much dick would they suck to get that phone number, Skip?
Oh, my God. That is all from...
Oh, come on, guys. Jim Feist, you guys can't create this.
That is all from winning games, people.
Yeah, it sure is. But anyway, I'm not here to brag or boast. It's just that...
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am, because in this industry, there's too many people that run their mouth, guys that are on a chalkboard, doing a video in Las Vegas in front of the Bellagio, but lives in New York, telling you to bet $5,000 on your money when the guy doesn't bet at all himself. I'm tired of motherfuckers in this industry giving out free games, people telling you that they're in a penthouse. Nobody's in penthouses pitching, ladies and gentlemen. It's against the law. Guys telling you they're multimillionaires. Those are the guys that live in Motel 6 or budget suites. Only reason why I'm showing you my money is I'm a guy that bets six figures, and I'm a guy that deals with the biggest sports bettors in the world, and seeing is believing. So if clients are paying me $50,000 a rip, we're obviously winning, and that in itself takes me on a level way above everybody else last time I checked.
Is there any way I can get some of that $12,000 back I lost?
Yes, you can, Skip. Anyway, San Francisco, we were just talking about Dodgers get Rich Hill and Josh Reddick.
Yes,
okay?
yes.
Now, can this power them past the Giants, Skip?
I believe it can.
I do too. I actually like this move. Tell me about it. What do you feel?
I like Richie Hill. He's been pitching phenomenal. J.J. Reddick, I mean, he is what he is. My son's a big fan of J.J. Reddick. I think the Dodgers will absolutely overtake the Giants and win the West.
As of right now, like I said, Giants can easily come back and get strong. They haven't impressed me lately. Really don't like their pitching's real weak. And more importantly, their offense lately has been fucking terrible.
The Giants need some pitching. Their pitching has been failing them. Oh, by the way, the Phillies just beat the Giants 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
Sorry about your luck, Johnny Cueto, and sorry about your luck, Bumgarner. Yeah, the Phillies just whooped your ass 2 days in a row in Philly. Congratulations to the Phillies. The Giants did pick up Matt Moore from Tampa Bay, by the way. They're trying to add to that pitching staff. Matt Moore from the Tampa Bay Rays to the Giants. They also picked up reliever Smith from the Brewers.
Cleveland Indians get Andrew Miller. So
Yeah.
so the Yankees, as you knew it, DMC, Run DMC, is officially broke up.
Yeah.
Yankees are out there struggling, looking for teams, but Cleveland Indians get Andrew Miller.
The Yankees got really stacked with a lot of young prospects. They made some serious moves. They got rid of Beltran to the Texas Rangers. They got rid of Andrew Miller to the Cleveland Indians, and they got rid of Aroldis Chapman to the Cubs. Yeah, they got rid of some fucking studs over there in New York, and of course they're gonna be out without A-Rod and Teixeira real soon.
This is the first time in literally history that the Yankees haven't had a team of like Hollywood stars. Usually the Yankees have a lineup of studs. You know, they had Derek Jeter, which was, you know, one of the biggest studs in baseball. And right now I look at that team as absolutely nothing, and it is what it is. Another stunner that I thought about with the Yankees. Do you know that for the first time in 40 years, Skip, the New York Yankees are sellers at the fucking trade deadline?
Yeah, selling off
First
everybody.
time in 40 years.
Yep.
What does that say for that team? Where are they headed? I think they're completely I don't see the New York Yankees, winning for at least 5 years.
The Yankees are in disarray, and I love every minute of it. Not a Yankee fan, not a Dodger fan. I know those are very popular, famous teams. Everybody loves them. I don't, and I couldn't. I'm loving every minute of it.
Yankee fans probably don't give a fuck what you think either.
Yeah, I couldn't be happier.
All right. So another thing, speaking of Cleveland, it's only fair, Skip. Cleveland's been beating the dog shit out of people. When they win, they're winning 8, 9, 10 runs. Do they have a chance of being in the World Series this year, Skip?
No.
Not a chance.
No.
So how far will you take? I don't think your boy Brandon would be happy to hear that.
I just told you, I think Detroit's going to overtake Cleveland, actually.
Okay.
I think Detroit's going to win the Central. I think Cleveland's going to fall apart. I don't like Terry Francona, former manager of the Phillies. I got a hot nut for that guy. I don't like him. And I think Detroit's going to win the Central, and Cleveland isn't even going to see the postseason. How's that?
Well, two things.
How's that for a prediction?
I like it. Two things that I wanted to say also that I want to give my sports bettors a little knowledge. Philadelphia Phillies is also a team you do not want to fuck with right now. Skip's little boys out there are scrappy. They're little, but they got big fucking hearts. And one thing I love about them, and I love about you Philly fans, you guys get your team up to play some baseball. Shout out to the Philly fans for actually caring and giving a fuck and trying to get behind your team because you care about having a good team. So you guys punk them. You know, the fans, you and the fans fired the coach last time. So you guys are pretty powerful.
Yeah, this might.
Don't bet on or against the Phillies. I'll tell you another team don't fuck with is Miami Marlins. It's a team that can win at any time, and it's a team that can get their ass beat when they're minus $2.
I know, they're a shady team. I mean, they come out and they win 11-0, and then they lose 2 games in a row.
Well, they got Andrew Kashner and Colin Ray. Can these deals get Miami into the playoffs, yes or no?
Well, they don't have Colin Ray anymore because he's the guy that got sent back, remember?
Correct, but I'm saying they still...
Andrew Kashner, they made a big move with San Diego to get both those pitchers.
I think getting Andrew's a score. You don't think there's...
Yeah, Kashner's a good move.
Will it help him get into the playoffs? It sure as fuck can't hurt him.
They're going to definitely compete. They're right there.
Yeah. Well, you know...
I think they're only, 4.5 games behind the Nationals now?
Yeah. I mean, so your thoughts on the Yankees, because I was going to ask you, like, it's the first time in 40 years that they did that. I was going to ask you, like, knowing a lot about baseball, is it a smart, besides you not caring about the franchise, put your teams aside, is it a smart move? I mean, is this a sign of change in times, like the team is
on? Yeah, it is. It is a smart move because they got a lot.
Tell me why.
The Yankees got a lot of young talent getting rid of those 3 guys. They got a lot of young talent. They picked up some serious prospects.
Like who?
I mean, I don't know.
Listen, the shortstop from the Cubs.
I can't sit here and tell you names, but I know they definitely picked up a lot of young prospects.
That's what I wanted you to tell our viewers. So basically, sorry, that is triple reverse Alaskan King Kush.
That's what happens when you get. That's what happens when you get an envelope with $45,000 in it.
Fuck, it's getting hot.
It's getting hot in here.
I guess what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give the people a little bit of knowledge. The Yankees are hurting right now.
I'm hurting right now.
I know. It's been 40 years since they've been sellers at the deadline. What does that mean, Skip? I just want you to tell the people.
What it means is that they're fire sailing the team. They're not going to make the postseason. It's the first time in 21 fucking years that they've been under 500 the second half of the season.
Right.
And they're
flipping out, aren't they?
Yeah, they're getting rid of everybody. And,
is it a smart move?
It's definitely a smart move. I mean, you're not going to make the postseason, so fire sale what you got. Get rid of Aroldis Chapman, get rid of Andrew Miller, get rid of Beltran, and they just stacked themselves with some really good young talent.
So you're saying that they made a good move in the
Absolutely.
And the people that they acquired are going to do something.
Absolutely. And you got no more Teixeira, no more A-Rod after this year.
Oh, my God. To you Yankee fans out there, Teixeira and
Hang in
A-Rod,
there. Hang
put
in
it
there.
right. Listen, they fucked you guys worse than these prostitutes on fight night at Floyd Mayweather's fight on a Saturday night. You guys got fucked raw. On your back. I mean, those two players took all your money, and I truly believe that's why the Yankees don't have the team that they did, but hopefully you guys get back on
Hang in
track.
there, Yankee fans. It's going to be about 3-4 years.
Anything else you'd like to talk about as far as the trades or anything in baseball? Like I said, I'm focused on making money, but, we are doing a podcast, so it's our job to explain to people what's going on out there.
I got to tell you, this podcast today, folks, it's
a little unorthodox.
This is unorthodox. This is the most raw, the absolute most raw podcast that you've seen. Yes, I am still intoxicated. I'm feeling well. I'm at work. I'm doing my job. I'm winning games. I'm taking care of my clients. Steve is happier than fucking pigs and shit. He's over there rolling around with $45,000 he just picked up today. He's taking a couple of drags at a coach.
Are you saying that that's all I'm going to make today?
No, I'm just, no, I didn't say that.
No, if you think about it, I'm on track to make
You might have a six-figure day.
I might have the money talk song. I'm on the grind trying to make 100,000. I just don't
all I'm saying is this is the most unorthodox, the rawest podcast you're ever going to get. This is just two guys sitting in here in a cush fucking filled up fucking room. I'm dying over here. But it's smoky. I'm hungover. I'm drinking fucking water. I don't know what's going on anymore. Listen, all I want to do is make you money. Can I just keep this simple? All I want to do is make you money. 877-220-6540. Call me. I'll tell you what he's betting, and then you'll get envelopes like that.
Well, and that's a fact. But to your credit and your credibility, Skip is a little buzzed, this, that, and the other. He's not sloshy. When Skip comes to my office, he doesn't have to do anything. I'm the one that does the information. I'm the one out there getting the gray hair. I'm the one dealing with players, coaches, and CEOs. I'm the one that's up at 6 in the morning doing whatever I take.
What do you mean I don't have to do anything?
What I'm saying is you get on the phone, you grind your people all day long.
Yes, I do a lot.
I know, but you could be hungover. You don't need to do any work. The work is already done.
In other words, I just relayed a message.
Correct. That's all.
I am the messenger.
So you're not a guy that's drunk, that's giving drunk information. You're a guy that's a little hungover, talking to your clients, bonding with them like a human being.
Yes.
But it doesn't change where the information comes from at all.
Call me Skip. Call me Skip Revere.
How about Skipper Damas?
No, Skip Revere.
Skipper Damas?
I'm like Paul Revere. Yeah. I'm getting a message out. I'm getting the word out.
Call me Steve Nostradamus because I'm motherfucking predicting the future. Straight up.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Skip Revere.
You guys want to know if your wife's going to cheat? You want to know who's going to win tomorrow? You want to know if that wart on your cock's going to get any bigger? 877-220-6540. I'll be the one to tell you. You think that guy on the E! Channel's fucking telling shit? Man, I'll go off on a mission, tell you guys all sorts of shit. Oh. Just take care of the 2,500 on the website, and we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Anyway, like I said,
I think this would be a great time to tell people about the Houdini special.
It is.
I got a Houdini special this weekend and this weekend only. I'm going to call it the Great Escape, like the master magician Houdini. Are you trying to escape from another service that you've been talking to that's been losing for you, that's treating you like shit, that can't win a game? Are you trying to escape from those credit card debts? Are you trying to escape from your job to take a vacation?
It sounds like a pimp talking to another prostitute.
Are you trying to...
Bitch, have you been held down?
Are you trying to escape from all that debt that you're in? Are you trying to escape from the world? Do you just want to get into the world of making money? Are you trying to escape from living week to week, paycheck to paycheck? Well, I got the Houdini special. Escape with the Skipper. Get away with the Skipper. Call me right now, 877-220. I'm going to work with you all weekend for $99. Steve, $99. Call me right now, 877-220, and me and you are going to escape from the world for $99, and we're going to beat your bookie's ass. Call me now.
Hey, if that's what you want to do, you just better make sure you're here at 7 in the morning and answer that fucking phone when it rings 300 fucking times, because I love it.
No, I'm dead serious. Listen, I'm a little fucked up. I'm a little hungover.
But hear me out.
We're having a good time here today. Everything is great.
Course.
We're laughing.
We're in a great mood.
We're all in a great mood. It's fun, fine and dandy. But when he says we're dead serious about making you money, we are dead serious about making you money. This guy right here has more money behind him and more contacts than anybody in the sports betting world.
Well, sir, I could show you better. Our guys know that by now. If you don't know,
get a hold of us.
Now you know, because I don't think the guy that you're talking to on the phone has made 40,000 before noon.
No.
45 to be exact. But so deal with the guys that are looking to win. We're winners. You got winners and losers. Which one are you? I can help you be a winner. Let's get into a little drama.
Drama?
Out there in motherfucking Roll Tide.
I don't like drama.
Well, I mean, you hear the drama at Alabama? Let's get into a little college football. It's been reported that Nick Saban, the head coach of Alabama, has blocked the transfer request of Alabama's defensive back, Maurice Smith, Skipper. What do you think about that?
Well, apparently Maurice Smith is not happy down there in Roll Tide country.
No.
And he wanted to go over and be a Bulldog. He wanted to go ahead and transfer to Georgia.
He's looking to get to Georgia.
And I guess Saban said, that's not going to happen. You're not fucking going anywhere. And they took it to extreme.
Oh, he took it to a major extreme. He went to the point where he emptied the guy's locker room in front of the fucking other players, emptied out his locker, threw his shit in the trash, and just went crazy on the motherfucker.
Yeah, he said, how do you like me now?
Do I agree with that? No. Because you're getting our children that are coming right out of high school, the next step before being on your own and to be a straight man is to learn how to be professional. And no, that's not the way that you handle a student that wants to get traded to another team. If the student was being a cancer, if the student was talking shit in front of one of your meetings, or he was bad-mouthing you in the locker room, that's a different story. You put him on blast, you talk shit, you get a little physical, throw him against the locker, you verbally abuse him. You verbally abuse him because... Because it's all about winning at that point.
You throw him against the locker, you verbally abuse him.
You headbutt him, yeah.
You smack the fucking shit out of him.
Yeah, because it's part of the team. It's about winning.
Yeah, and then you let him go to Georgia.
It's about winning. No. If it's seriously about you going to another college, you train to another college, you haven't said nothing, you're being a true professional.
Yeah.
As a coach, you got to let the guy go. You don't look him at as a two-faced traitor. Right. You look him as a kid besides football, a kid that has a degree in law, a kid that's going to school for this, a kid that has family in Georgia. He has no right to talk shit like that. It's very unprofessional on his part.
Yeah, if
I was his dad and I lived in Georgia and there was a true reason why he was leaving, I'd slap the dog fuck out of his bitch ass.
Smack the shit out of Nick Saban.
Beat the fuck out of Nick Saban.
Well, listen, if you're Nick Saban, man, what I would do is I would say, listen, man, you don't want to be here? Fucking see you later. Let me pack your bags for you.
But hold on. Yes.
And I'll see you when we play your fucking sorry ass.
Now, if it's a case of the kid was talking, he wants to be traded, he doesn't want to be on the team, just within the school, then yeah, you make a statement, act like you don't even know who he is, you trade him immediately.
Yeah,
if a guy doesn't want to play for me, the door's open. You play with me, you run with me, or you get ran over.
That's it. See you later.
You act like you don't even acknowledge him. If he's disrupting your practices, dropping balls like we've seen the NFL players do, which disgusts you. You know, when an NFL player gets mad or they're upset at a coach, they bat down the ball and they don't play like bitches.
Yeah, you can tell they're not
when
playing.
In fact, that's the same guy that the league just gave $100 million to. Yeah. So, you know, I don't agree with him, but at the same time, if my son played on that team and was just talking shit and didn't want to be on the team, I would be all for him getting slammed up on the locker, telling him to wake the fuck up and be a team player. Because in any business, just like in my telemarketing room, one negative player talking shit who's not a teammate can spread that cancer through your whole room and fuck your whole sales force up.
That's for sure.
So for you guys out there that have a sales force, you guys trying to put a room together, one negative guy that doesn't do it your way can infest your whole room and shut it down. You put raid on that motherfucker right away.
Or one guy with dirty, smelly feet.
Yeah, you kick his ass out ASAP.
Scotty,
clean him up. But anyway, shout out to the player. Hopefully you make it to Auburn. If the coach threw my shit in the locker, I understand his point. He's trying to hype up the team, but he went a little bit too far. You got to be a little bit more bossy than that, considering these are still kids, even though they're men. It's your job to take them to the next level. Wasn't too professional. Does it sound like something Steve Stevens would do? Absolutely. I'd have threw his shit in the trash, burned it, had a team meeting, and talked shit about him for probably 2 hours straight. So it is what it is. And I'd have told these people, you're with us or against us. Anyway, Skip, speaking of weird shit and diseases and shit that's not right.
Zika virus.
I was going to say, speaking of cancer and diseases, shout out to Zika, which is going to infect a lot of Americans out there at the Olympics.
Absolutely.
Olympics are underway, by the way, in Brazil. To you Americans, are you not happy being healthy? Are you not happy with your life as an American? Do you want to go to the Olympics and catch Zika? Get your one-way flight. They're giving out fucking flights to Brazil for fucking $200. Be my guest. Basically, they're inviting you to come support your country and come home with Zika.
Yeah.
So I'm not telling you don't support, but support from your TV in the United States of America.
Absolutely.
Go to your local bar, get a team together. If you're from a college, get the college together at the dorm and go kick some fucking ass.
You
know what I
can't
mean?
get Zika in your living room, Steve.
No, that's a fucking fact. You can't get Zika in the locker room in the United States of America.
Hopefully not.
No. But will the U.S. win the gold medal in basketball?
I don't know, probably.
The answer is yes, they will. We got guys that are going over there representing. Like I said, the whole reason why we started an Olympic team and took it serious is because USA used to get our ass whooped on the regular. We used to get our ass whooped bad. So then we put a team together, conquered the game.
Is that a new watch you got?
No. Why, is that blinging over there?
That thing is fucking shining. That thing is like blinding me.
No, actually,
Wow. That's a beauty, man.
It's one of many.
Whew.
I have a 5 Rolex watch collection.
Normally you got a gold one on.
Yeah, no, this is a no. Usually I got a white gold on or my gold one. Yeah,
That is
this is just a Submariner.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Iced out with the oyster face.
That thing is
Pearl oyster face.
That thing is blinding.
All diamond out. To be honest with you, there's more money in diamonds than the watch is worth. The watch is worth about 12 grand. There's about 15,000 diamonds.
Wow, it's shiny.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, it is what it is.
Well, it's just blinding me, that's all.
Oh, sorry about that, Skipper. I didn't mean to blind
It's
you,
okay.
brother.
It's all right.
You know, speaking of blinding motherfuckers, Michael Phelps has enough gold medals to blind any motherfucker in the game.
Yes, he does.
He's in his 5th Olympics. Shout out to Michael Phelps. If you're smoking that Alaskan King Kush that I just smoked right there, I just coughed up a lung, so I don't know how the fuck you do it, brother. I tell you what, but I'm trying to get through the podcast. I coughed up 3 fucking lungs. You're out there winning gold medals. You're a bad motherfucker, brother. But they say when you smoke marijuana, hear me out.
You swim better.
No, it expands. You don't get what the fuck I'm trying to tell you. It expands your lungs.
Right.
So I'm not talking about cigarettes, marijuana. So it expands your lungs where you could take more air in than you normally do. So if you're smoking marijuana, you're breathing in more oxygen to your lungs than you normally would.
Right.
If you're taking in more air than the guy next to you, it gives you a little bit more an advantage. Oxygen is what runs your fucking whole body. No oxygen, you don't live, Big Skipper. Remember that when
you got to keep that oxygen.
Remember that when you're smoking How many fucking cigarettes did you smoke last night, Skip?
Probably.
And be honest.
Probably 15 to 20.
Yeah, bullshit.
Close to a pack.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I want you
That's
guys.
terrible.
Hold on.
That's terrible.
This is the fucking. This is
Why
what
you got to bring it up?
because I want to get something straight.
No, I'm getting sad.
This is the question today. What I want your comment on. Okay. Skipper says he smokes 15 cigarettes last night on his run. Do you guys say he smoked more or less than 15? I would put my life says more. There's 20 in a pack, right?
Yeah.
You started at 9 o'clock?
Yeah, no, closer to 9:30, 10, yeah.
Yeah. If I had to, I'd go get the cameras and run them back. I say he smoked over 15 cigarettes last night. What do you guys say?
Well, I will say this. There was probably 8 left in the pack.
Here's a celebrity appearance we haven't talked to in a while. Grinder.
Hey!
What do you know, buddy?
Buddy, you're live on the
Grinder.
podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Grinder, one of our biggest and most loyal clients that we've ever had. He's been on break as long as us, and haven't heard from him. I told him that we'd get back on August 15th. He must be eager to make money. What's up, Grinder?
How you doing, buddy?
Man, I'm just rock and roll.
I'm ready to make another $500,000, buddy.
I love it, man. I missed you, man. How was your vacation?
Fantastic. Family's good. Vacation's good. Business good. Everything's good.
Yeah, well, I got a little eye in the sky that says your excavating company, the landscape company, went fucking berserk. I heard you're making more money than God out there. Is that true? Or?
It's absolutely nuts. Very, very blessed.
Grinder.
Yeah, well, listen, I know it. Listen, ever since I've met got hundreds of guys that have millions and millions of dollars, I've come to find out when someone says that they're blessed, Skip, what does that usually mean?
That means they got a few million and it's just raining. Grinder, what's up? We're in the middle of a podcast. You're live now, Grinder.
Oh my God! Let me get off here. I don't need any more PR. I'm busy enough.
I love your attitude. But anyway, Grinder, I just wanted to take your phone call. Obviously, we were supposed to get back to business on the 15th. I don't want to put all of our business out there on the air, but talk to me a little bit, brother. What's up? You ready to roll?
Oh, ready to go. I got a man maybe coming out there tomorrow, so I was thinking about maybe sending something out there with him, and ready to hit it hard again.
Okay. You talking about? I mean, when you talking about bringing something small, just like 100,000?
Yeah, just something small. Start off.
All right.
I like to make you work. I like to make you work a little bit.
Oh, you don't think I fucking know that? Only reason why I love your ass, Grinder.
Yeah, get back to your podcast, and I'll get driving down the road. But give me a call when you're done, buddy.
Hey, do me a favor though. I don't want you to get jealous when you see the podcast and I'm opening up somebody else's envelope. I didn't mean to cheat on you, but other people like money too, you know.
Hey, family, we all need a break, though, buddy. You gotta take a break.
That's exactly what we did, and the break is over. It's time to grind, isn't it, Grinder?
Yes, sir.
Anything you would like to say to the world out there, or anything you'd like to say about me before I let you go, Grinder? Have I been everything I promised?
You have been everything you promised, and then some, and then more. And what I want to tell people is, hey, Skip, how many more days till football starts?
3. 3. It starts this.
Football is right around the corner.
Hall of Fame game this
Fill that
Sunday.
bankroll.
Absolutely.
Football's here, and
bankroll.
hey, you know what big boys do during football season? They bit big and live larger. Anyway, Grinder, I think you and I alone took Caesar's Palace down last year for about what, 750,000 around there?
Hey, the tax man ain't listening, are they?
No, absolutely. hey, he better have a 1099 for a guy named Grinder.
Hey, my wife isn't listening, is she?
Absolutely not. Hey, man, look, I love your attitude. We're going to go kick some ass. I just wanted to take your call. If the people don't understand after today's podcast, and I really don't know what to do. Hey, have a beautiful day, and let me get off the air, and I'll call your ass back.
All right, sounds good. Take care, guys.
All right, brother.
All right. Grinder.
That's a live phone call. Hey, this Skip.
That's 100% fucking authentic, 100% real. That is not staged. That is one of our very best clients, a dear friend of ours, the Grinder.
It's a guy that bets $50,000.
That's a guy that likes to fire 5 figures on the regular.
And like I said, we've made short of $1 million last year. Skip alone made almost $400,000. There you
Right.
go. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I don't know why all these people are paranoid. Everybody pays their taxes. Everybody does what they do. At least I do. I mean, every one of my workers get paid. We take their taxes out. Every one of my cash envelopes, you see a receipt at the bank that says cash deposit. Yeah. Thank you, Caesars. Everything I do. Now, my clients, they do what they want with it because they don't have any laws. I'm out here. I do everything I do. But at the end of the day, guys, if you don't believe your own eyes with the money, you can't just pull $45,000 out of fucking envelope during the middle of a podcast. You can't receive a call from a client ready to get back at it and send $100,000. A guy, I mean, is there any other guys in my industry that had that happen to you today? Hello? To my competitors out there, did any of you guys get an envelope for $50,000? Did any of you have a $100,000 client call you and say their friend was going to be in town tomorrow with $100,000 for this weekend? Yes or no? All I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, is forget the fake ones. No time for fake ones. Cristal with the real ones. VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Michael Phelps, by the way, before I went into the phone call, I want him to win as many medals as he can. Mm-hmm. That guy's an inspiration. It goes to show you can live a good life, be healthy, smoke kush, and kick fucking ass. And that's pretty much what it's all about.
Right.
Speaking of kush and cheating and this, that, and the other, should Russia even be allowed in the Olympics after the investigation and the anti-doping and found out of evidence of Russia's been using enhancing performing drugs and been on steroids before Drago beat Rocky? I mean, that's how long these motherfuckers have been. Should you even let Russia compete?
Yes.
These motherfuckers been doing steroids before Drago beat Rocky Balboa, bro.
Who gives a fuck? I say let him
Or
in.
Mr. T.
I say let him in. The whole world is corrupt.
You know what? I like your fucking attitude.
The whole world's corrupt. I mean,
let him play,
let
do
him
your
in.
steroids.
It's not fair. It's not fair to those young athletes who it's their time to shine, Steve.
Right.
I
Do
mean,
your dope and get out there and fucking wreck your body and give it all you got, right?
Listen.
Give it all to your craft.
Just because people were doping in the past, it's not fair to those athletes whose time it is now. I mean, you only live once. You only have a very short window that you can be in the Olympics unless you are Michael Phelps. Yeah, I say let him the fuck in.
You say let him in? So let me ask you
Absolutely.
this question and give me an honest answer. If you're a little drunk today, a little sloshy,
Right.
and I give that 288 upgrade that just came in to Stu,
Right.
are you okay for that too?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
So I can give all the upgraders to the other guys today?
No, not all of them.
Just one or two?
Yeah.
Oh, so you are about Sharon. Sharon is Karen.
Sharon. Speaking of Sharon,
If you believe what he just said right there, I got oceanfront property to sell you in Las Vegas. That motherfucker ain't sharing nothing.
Speaking
Skipper
of-
cares about one guy. Look in that camera, Skip, please.
speaking
That's
of
the only motherfucker he cares about.
No, I care about
that
me.
guy right
I
there.
care about me. I care about my wife. I care about my son.
And that's it.
That being
You
said,
figure with the love that I've given him, I'd be in that sentence at the bottom. Not even
you
fucking
didn't let me
close.
finish. I care about me. I care about my wife. I care about my son. I care about my mother, and I care about Steve Stevens and his entire family.
Yeah,
and his entire family. That being said, my wife is blowing my phone up right now.
I know.
She's at the phone. She's at the Sprint store right now.
Yeah, well-
and she's trying to get confirmation with me on something that's extremely important.
Okay,
Is
so
this-
we're
is
doing
this-
a multi-million-dollar
Is
podcast.
this podcast going to go 2 fucking hours long today? Or
No, it's not. But we're going right from here to get on the phone. So
All right.
anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
Let's do this.
Just a recap of everything that we went over today. And one thing that I want to give you in entertainment news: Ozzy Osbourne and his wife Sharon call off the divorce. The Prince of Darkness and wife Sharon have been going through a lot of different things. I mean, you're going to get in a lot of arguments, Ozzy, when you fuck a different girl every other month.
What's wrong with that?
Well, there's nothing. I mean, but
I
you
mean,
know,
for Ozzy Osbourne, that's a beautiful thing. He's paid his dues.
well, Ozzy has reportedly.
I mean, would you be fucking Sharon Osbourne every day? I mean, if you were
No.
Ozzy Osbourne and you had that kind of money, I mean, would you want to do Sharon every day?
No, do you want to do your wife every day?
Absolutely, I
Because
do.
you know
Yeah,
why?
yeah.
Because you're a good, loyal
Yeah, I do.
motherfucker with
Yeah.
a lot of money and you're willing to die and go your whole life with your wife.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay.
Okay?
You're right.
That's
You're
why.
right. You're right.
So he's been on national TV with his wife, had her back.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to be a family. She's on a talk show in front of millions of people. That's when you don't cheat. You did it your entire life. That's when you don't. You're 65 years old. But here's the thing that I do agree with you on. The girl that they've been cheating on was his hairstylist. A guy that's been doing his hair. A girl named Michelle Pugh. Look at the picture right there on your screen. And her name says it all.
Pugh.
P-U.
Oh, Pugh.
Pugh.
Really?
Pugh, that bitch is ugly.
Come on, fucking Ozzy.
If you look at this bitch, this is what I picture Sharon looking like before her 40 surgeries. This looks like what Sharon would look like before she had 15 surgeries. So maybe Ozzy, to you people that don't see this, Ozzy didn't fuck a good-looking girl. He fucked a girl that looks like a 60-year-old school teacher that's been eating brownies for about 30 years. So
Do you see this shit? Kelly Osbourne, the daughter, right, of
yeah,
Ozzy and Sharon.
sent out several tweets to the bitch. I mean, she's
Oh,
stalking
my
her
God.
nonstop. Yeah.
Look at this. Anyone looking for cheap, chunky, low lights, a blowout, and a blowjob.
Yeah.
And then gave out her phone number.
Yeah, and put her phone number right on Twitter.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, the funny thing is, the girl probably made some money on it. Listen.
Well,
no,
she filed a defamation lawsuit.
yeah, of course she did. Well, listen, there's no sense for Kelly Osbourne to get that mad. Kelly, you're a hoe. You did a reality show with your mom when you guys were, I think you were 14 years old. You stuck your finger in your pussy and you wiped it in your brother's nose and you were running around the house chasing your brother after you fingered your vagina. So you're the dirtiest bitch I think I've ever seen in my life. Do you forget your TV show and the reality show you guys had called The Osbourne? You guys did some dirty, stinky shit. And, you know, you've been through some way out shit. You're a drug addict. You've put pills in your ass. You've done every drug in the world. Your dad goes and fucks a bitch that cut his hair. And now you want to talk shit to her? She's not that bad of a girl, honey. The girl has a multi-millionaire at her disposal. Ozzy probably bought her a Benz. And she sucked his old ass cock. It's a fair exchange if you ask me. So, Kelly, shut the fuck up. And to Sharon Osbourne, you were a true soldier.
Sharon says he's a sex addict.
You're a soldier to stay with him because he's retarded. He's the Prince of Darkness, but he is abused his body off drugs. He's put himself in a mental state.
Yeah, how's he still alive?
And for a woman like you to stick by a guy's side like that, man, you are a fucking fantastic woman. And Ozzy, you're way out there, bro. You do what you got to do, but you got to understand, you're too stupid to fuck bitches on the side. You're going to get caught for sure. You can't even spell your name. You think you can fuck a bitch with no one knowing? I mean, wake up, Ozzy. And next time, you got to be like Michael Jordan. make sure you buy the bitch stuff so she shuts the fuck up. That way your daughter doesn't text message her shit and blow her phone up. Because fuck, she don't need that shit. And then the craziest story in entertainment, and we'll get out of this. I don't know if you, America's Got Talent's your show, Skip.
I'm just looking at this right now.
Is that the craziest shit? I seen it live.
How did I miss that?
Oh my God,
Was
dude.
that last night or?
It was the craziest shit I've almost ever witnessed in my life.
It was live on TV?
It was truly one of the scariest moments
my
live
God.
on television.
I got to see this.
Look on your screen right now.
I
Press
gotta
play.
see this.
Go over and press play.
Oh my God.
Listen, the contestants accidentally shot her husband with a flaming arrow. Boom! It hits him right there, live on motherfucking television. Let me just break it down.
Oh my God.
Contestants Amber and Ryan. It's a sideshow duo. That's pretty much what they do. They do some way out shit.
Yeah,
They're actually pretty good.
I think I know who you mean. I saw it.
Yeah, okay.
But I didn't see this incident.
Well, they made their debut, on America's Got Talent. They're doing dangerous stunts. That's just pretty much what they do is crazy fucking shit. Swallow fire, put a nail through his cock onto a board, put a hot curling iron up his ass, eat a fucking flaming fucking stick with spikes on it. So the stunt was supposed to end with Amber hitting a target in Ryan's mouth with the arrow. So you put the target, put the target in your mouth, he hits it with the arrow. But instead, her aim was a little off and struck him in the throat.
Oh my God.
And with the flaming fucking arrow sitting right there, Skip, I didn't know to laugh, get scared, or trip the fuck out, but it was truly a crazy fucking moment.
That's
dude.
crazy because when I watched that show with my
everybody was shaking up. It was serious as fuck.
when I watch that show with my family, I always say, it's crazy if they're really doing this live that nothing ever really crazy happens. But
Howard Stern said
apparently it just did.
Howard Stern almost didn't even want to judge anymore or Mel B due to that exact reason. No, it's true. These people are out there putting their lives on the line. I'm surprised nobody has died since either.
Oh my Lord.
Oh my fucking God. Let me ask you this.
I gotta see that.
For $10,000, will you let that motherfucker shoot you on next week's episode? Would you? Yes or no?
Hell no. Hell no.
I want your guys' comments. For $10,000 next week, would you let that motherfucker shoot you? Would you let that bitch shoot you with an arrow? Yes or no?
Fuck no.
Because I bet his ass won't let her shoot him ever a motherfucking game.
So he didn't die? He just got an arrow in his throat? And,
yeah.
And didn't die?
No, he didn't die. He went to the hospital, but just, the fact that the arrow was just sticking right there and it was on fire, it was just fucking outrageous. But
Holy shit.
It was crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope to God we didn't bore you too much because this podcast wasn't too exciting. I know I'm a motivational speaker, but when I got a guy hiccuping and farting and hunging over and bringing alcohol in my eyes, it's kind of hard. And on the other side of the token, he doesn't like smoking my weed, but my weed energizes me, takes me to a whole nother level. But like I said, baseball season is kicking ass and taking names. Trade, this guy went here, this guy went there. I think the Cubs came up the most. During the whole trade after the All-Star break, who do you think was set up the most?
The Dodgers did okay getting Hill and Reddick.
Agreed.
Texas did very well. They got Lucroy from the Brewers. They got Beltran. Texas did good. I think Texas probably made out the best, to be honest with you.
Overall, for the second half, Cubs pretty much have the deepest team. You agree?
Yeah, they're looking really good.
Don't bet on Miami Marlins. Do not bet on Milwaukee Brewers. Do not bet on Philadelphia Phillies. Guys, I get paid. I'm the Michael Jordan of the business. I'm Floyd Mayweather. I get paid millions of dollars for what I do. I don't just tell you guys what to do. That's why I laugh when a $50 guy calls and says, can you show me your track record? Can you give me stuff that you're doing? I get paid for what I fucking do. I don't owe you shit. I'm on CNBC as the best in the world. I open up packages in front of you. I'm, number one in the world. That's not good enough for you. I got two things that you can get. My nuts right on your fucking chin. Which
Take
means
phone calls
my
from
cock
Wales.
will be in your mouth.
Take live phone calls from our
I deal with the biggest sports bettors in the world. I deal with the most elite sports bettors in the world and make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I bet more money and win more games than anybody in the business. That's the credibility, period. So I don't need to prove anything to anybody. Come join the train and get excited. Football is on Sunday. I can't wait to get all these people that haven't been playing baseball to actually see football on the television, because you know what it does, Skip? They see football on Sunday, they turn into degenerate, they go get their offshore account funded, and they allow me and you to give them baseball and build a bankroll until preseason kicks in for real in 2 weeks when we go crazy.
Don't do this shit on your own this year. Do not. Red alert, red alert, red alert. Do not do this shit on your own. And I'm just going to reiterate real quick before we go.
We can't get into too much.
It's Houdini weekend, man. It's
Okay,
Houdini weekend. The Great Escape. Houdini weekend. Go ahead and escape from all those debts you got. Escape from the credit card bills. Escape from the wife. Escape from your job. Take that dream vacation you've been dreaming about. Escape from the other service that has no idea what they're doing.
Let that tampon escape from your ass to stop it from bleeding.
Yes, and give us a call. 877-220-6540. I'm going to work with you all weekend for $99. That's all I can do. I can't do any more than that. $99, I'm going to work with you all weekend. 877-220-6540. Give me a call.
Detroit is hot as hell. They're on a fucking major streak. Look out for the Chicago Cubs. Preseason is in full effect. Right now is the time to build your bankroll. Go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Work with us for a week of service. Get your beak wet. Let us fucking build a bankroll. You don't want to start football playing with your money. Preseason. I know who's playing, for how long, what plays they're running. When it gets to a certain point here in a week, it's like taking candy from a baby. I'll make more money in preseason football than you'll ever make in your life. It's actually almost like cheating. So make sure you call us and stay tuned.
I'm glad you brought that up. Preseason football. A lot of guys are sitting around saying, I'm going to wait for the regular season. I'll call you in a month, Steve. I'll call you in a month, Skip. Preseason football is so profitable. The practice squads are open to the public.
That is correct.
Number one.
Tell them, Skip.
Okay? The practice squads are open to the public. It makes it a lot easier to get the information during preseason.
The playbooks are open to the public.
Yeah, I mean, unlike the regular season.
Practice is open to the public.
Unlike the regular season when practices are behind closed doors and you can't get in, during the preseason, the coaches are telling you who's playing, how long they're playing.
The plays they're running.
Yeah, they go ahead and script the first 25 or 30 plays of offense during practice all week. You know exactly what they're going to do. They tell you who's playing, how long they're playing, what the game plan is. It doesn't get any easier than this.
So,
and there's a reason why the odds makers here in Vegas and the sports books, they have limits on how much you can bet in preseason for a reason.
Hello, that's why, Skip, you hit it right on the head.
Yeah.
That's why you need us. You can get the playbook. You can know how long people are going to play, but you don't know shit about the spread. It's all about the odds makers and my friends that make the line out here in Las Vegas that put a 7-point line on the game, a 13-point line on the game. That's the information you need to know. Doesn't matter who's going to win or what play. It's who's going to cover the motherfucking spread.
Period.
And with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we're glad to be back. We're going to kick ass this season. We missed you all. I can't wait to motivate you. I can't wait to give you sales statements. I can't wait to take you to a whole nother level. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in sales period, give it everything you got. Give it 110%. Make sure when you go to your job, you transform into a beast. Do not be the same person that you are at home, at work. Do you think when I get off at work, I come home and talk to my son, Dominic, I love you. You do want to take a bath, right? Are you hungry? You do want a sandwich, right? I come home, tell him, what's up, son? What's up? You want something to eat? I love you. But when I come to work, when you go to your sales job, transform into a beast, a guy that's positive, a guy that's willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Even if you're not living good, if things are bad and you haven't had a bad break and nobody's giving you nothing, no one's ever given me nothing. People have always kicked me when I'm down, and I always dusted myself off and got right back up and did it again. You can accomplish anything you want in life. For those people that aren't doing so good right now, or people that are doing absolutely phenomenal, do not ever let anybody take your pride or tell you what you can do in life. You can accomplish anything. Take it from me. VIP Sports Podcast, the whole crew here at VIP Sports, we love you. See you, wouldn't want to be you. And like I said, football's here. It's $1 trillion industry. I'm going to get mine. You better get yours. I love you. Go handle your business, Skipper. We're out of here, guys. We love you.
See you later.
Mic check, bitch. Mic check, bitch. Hearing things. Hearing things. Hearing things. Been hearing a lot of shit, though. Gotta release that shit, bitch. Fuck you. Hold up. I got you, Dirk. I got you, Dirk. I got you. I got you.
I keep hearing things.
Let the money talk to
I keep hearing things.
Let the money talk to
I keep hearing things.
Let the money talk to
It must be the money talking. It must be the money talking. The sports book keep calling me, I won't lie. They really want to kill me off, but I won't die. Even though I lost the last game, I'ma try. Cause it's a constant struggle to make this money multiply. To make this money multiply, I gotta take some chances. Follow my gut and never bet with my heart. Never bet with your heart when you're playing with cream. And when it comes to the screen, I ain't got a favorite team. I keep hearing that. That's the sports book calling, telling me to bet big and go all in. Alcohol in my veins, I'm all in. 100,000 on one game, that's ballin'. Call up Steve Stevens, get a little advice. He like Sam Rothstein in real life. We might lose one game, but we never lose twice. The money talks too much, I can't sleep at night.